Going live? Live to air. Okay, it's only Vessy.
Hello everyone, welcome, good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is staying positive. That's the most important thing right now. Let's come to a comfortable seated. Let's open our palms to the sky. Let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And today let's breathe out through the nose. Long exhale, relax the shoulders. So starting today, let's breathe in and out through the nose only. Inhaling, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, grounding the sitting bones and the thighs into the mat. And I invite you to take a moment here and arrive on the mat. Letting go of anything that's going on outside of the studio. Letting go of anything that's going on off your mat. And for this next 1 hour of practice, I invite you to be here, to be present. Scanning the body head to toe and back. No judgment, no criticism. Let's be kind to our bodies. Let's use kind words to describe them. Start to bring the awareness to the breath. Focus on the exhales for the next few moments. With every exhale, squeeze the lungs empty. Push all the breath out. Let the inhale fall. As you exhale, draw the belly button to the spine, relax the shoulders. Let the sitting bones become a little heavier. With our next inhale, let's reach the arms up, bring the fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keep the eyes closed, continue this movement. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stay right here, firmly press the thumbs into the chest. Just gently tuck the chin in, lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, take a moment and set your intention for this morning. Blinking the eyes open, let's extend the legs out in front of us. We're going to start the end of the warm-up now. Toes are pointing up, we're going to squeeze the legs together, we're going to press the heels into the mat. We're going to reach for our oars, we're going to reach forward, as far forward as we can. Draw back, elbows squeeze the sitting bones, lift the chest, inhale, reach up. And exhale, over and back. Continue this motion, continue this movement, and stay with the breath. As we reach up, we inhale, and as we draw back, we exhale. Keep the abdomen engaged, squeeze the belly button to the spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw back. Keep the spine long, keep the chest lifted. Notice the heat that you're starting to build up. Keep engaging the abdomen, keep drawing the belly button to the spine. We're going to do 5 more. And exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale, draw back. 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Release the arms. Press into the heels, bend the knees just a little bit more and reach behind the knees, grabbing a hold of opposite wrists, or if available to you, opposite elbows. So those of us with tight hamstrings, this is gonna help release that. Big breath here, in and out through the nose. Inhaling as we lengthen the spine. Exhaling as we soften the belly towards the thighs. And just a few more breaths in here. If it's available to you, feel free to fully extend the legs, reaching for the ankles or the big toes. 2. Exhale to the side. And last time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Release the arms. We're going to bend into the left knee this time. Elbow to the inside of the knee, reaching to the outside of the foot, ankle or big toe, whatever is available to you. Use your right fingertips here on the floor beside you just for a little bit of extra stability. Once you have it, go for it. Don't wait for me. Beautiful. And then once you're stable here, reach the right arm in the opposite direction. Take up space, open to the side. Let's take a nice deep breath in, lengthen the spine. Beautiful. Exhale, softly release. Excellent. We're going to extend the left leg out in front of us. We're going to take the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Right hand behind us is the second spine. Actively press the knuckles into the mat. Lengthen through the elbow and then through the spine. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, twist, starting from the belly button all the way to the top of the head. Option here is to hug the knee towards the opposite shoulder. Or if it's available to you, you can try taking the elbow to the outside of the knee, pressing into it and then going into a little bit of a deeper twist. Use your left arm as a pivot to help you come a little bit deeper here. If you're feeling stable and the core is feeling active and engaged, option here is to wrap the right arm around the lower back. Excellent. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you draw the belly in and twist. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And 1 more breath in. Twist a little deeper on the out. Inhale, softly come back to center. Let's open the right knee out to the side. We're going to flex the toes towards the kneecap. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. And maybe we can take the forearms across the right shin here. Maybe we can reach for the left ankle. Beautiful. Inhale to lengthen. And then exhale to soften. We're not going to be in this pose for too long. We're just softening into that right glute. Breathing in and out through the nose. Let's take 1 more breath right here and out. Inhale, slowly walk back to center. Extend the right leg out in front of you. And let's take the left foot to the outside of the right knee. Left hand behind us is the second spine. Press the knuckles into the mat, directly behind the tailbone. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Twist first. And then use your right arm to go a little deeper into this twist. If it's available to you, take the elbow to the outside of the knee. Or use your elbow to hug the knee towards the opposite shoulder. If you're feeling stable here and the spine is long, option is to wrap the left arm around the lower back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the belly button to the spine and twist a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, move with the breath. Even though it's a static pose, we still move with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more in and slowly out. On your next inhale, gently release. We're going to open the left knee out to the side. We're going to flex the toes towards the kneecap. One more time, inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, lean forward, hinging at the hips. Arms across the shin or hands reaching for the right ankle here. Beautiful. Breathing in and out through the nose. Soften the shoulders. This morning our practice is focused a little bit more on the spine, healthy body. So let's keep our spine healthy and moving. We've already moved the spine in all 6 directions in our flexion and extension, in our side bends and in our twists. We're going to continue exploring deeper movement here. Let's take 2 more breaths right here. With our next breath in, we slowly lift up. Beautiful. Let's release the left leg out in front of us, shake out the legs, and then we're going to swing them around. We're going to make our way into tabletop. We're going to take the hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Draw the belly button to the spine, and then lengthen the spine. So crown of the head is reaching forward, and the tailbone is reaching back. We're going to be alternating between our extended spinal balance pose. On our next inhale, we're going to extend the right leg back and the left arm forward. Exhale to release. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale to release. And continue this movement here with your own breath, inhaling as we extend. Exhaling as we come back to tabletop. Draw the belly button to the spine and try and focus this movement here so that everything but the spine is moving. Notice how much it takes your body to adjust as you come back to tabletop. See if you can keep the spine in the exact same position the entire time. Try not to dip into the lower back. Notice the heat you're building. Two more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tabletop. Let's finish with the right arm, left leg, if you haven't already. And then coming back into tabletop, we're going to take a moment in child's pose. Bringing the knees mat width apart, allowing the chest to settle right down towards the mat. Arms are fully extended, but we'll keep the forearms down on the mat. Relax the forehead. Breathing here for a few moments as we connect back to the breath and back to the body. If child's pose is not accessible to you, you can come into a comfortable seated. And we take a moment right here to bring the awareness back to the breath. Take a moment right here to notice how you're feeling. Use your words to describe to yourself any sensation. Let's take 2 more breaths, in and out through nose. With our next inhale, slowly start to rise up. Coming into tabletop. And then from tabletop, we're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to lift the hips up for downward facing dog. Draw the belly button to the spine. Press the chest towards the thighs. Lift the hips up nice and high. Breathe here. Create a little movement if you wish. Maybe bending one knee and then the other. Maybe gently swaying the hips side to side. Lift the shoulders away from the ears. Let's come back to center. Let's press the heels down towards the floor. On our next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up. We're going to bend the knee and we're going to stack the right hip on top of the left. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring your right knee to the chest. And then step the foot to the top of the mat. Wiggle the left toes back. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands behind the base of the neck. Beautiful. Actively press your head into your hands. Draw the chest open. Beautiful. Option here is to reach the arms back, interlace the fingers. Extend the elbows as you reach the knuckles to the left knee. One more inhale. Exhale, down to the thigh. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee off the mat. Inhale, full lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Beautiful. We're going to wrap the left arm around the lower back. We're going to flip the right palm open. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, sit a little lower. Nothing under the hips moves. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach forward and into extended side angle. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle. Beautiful. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. One last time. Inhale, rise up, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle. Option is for bind. If bind is a part of your practice, make your way into it. Otherwise, reach the left arm up, look up towards the left thumb. Everybody sink the hips a little lower. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Move into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Exhale, knees and chest, chaturanga. Baby cobra, lift the hands off the mat. Inhale, peel the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths right here. In and out through the nose. On our next inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the chest, and step the foot in. Wiggle the right toes back, drop the right knee down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands behind the base of the neck. Press your head into your hands, open up through the chest. Option is to stay right here, or reach back, interlace the fingers, extend the elbows. Beautiful. It is a little bit of a balancing challenge. If you're noticing a little wobble, that's not a bad thing. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. On your next exhale, belly to the thigh, hands to the mat. Curl the back toes under, extend the back knee. Inhale, full lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Beautiful, let's all sink the hips a little lower. Let's wrap the right arm around the lower back and let's flip the left palm open. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. And 3. Exhale. And 2. Exhale, nothing under the hips moves. Last time, inhale. And exhale, right here, option is for bind or reach the right arm up for extended side angle. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. This time we're going to step forward, forward, forward. Feet together, inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach back. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then to mountain. Close the eyes. Connect back to the breath. Notice the breath slowing down. Bring the awareness back to the body. Start to scan the body from the feet moving up. Let's lift all 10 toes off the mat. Spread them out, fan them out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, grip the mat with your toes. Lift through the arches of the feet. Soften the knees. Gently tuck the tailbone in, so we're just pointing the tailbone down towards the floor. That engages the lower abdomen. Then we're going to draw the two bottom ribs together, relaxing the shoulders and extending through the neck all the way through the crown of the head. So just as the feet are actively pressing into the mat, the spine is actively extending upwards. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach to the sides and then bring the palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Actively press your palms into one another. Bring the weight into the right foot and lift the left knee into the chest. We're going to use the back of the left hand to open the left knee out to the side. And then we're going to use the right arm in the opposite direction to help keep us balanced. Beautiful. Now we've already been here before today, except it was down, sitting on the floor. Option here is to stay exactly where you are. You can find your tree, whatever your tree looks like, or you can try reaching for the ankle, the sole of the foot, or the big toe. And once you're steady, maybe kicking that leg out to the side. Your practice, your choice, whatever works for you this morning. I encourage you to try a little bit of everything and then come back to what works for you. There are no two trees in the forest that are the same, so don't worry about looking like your neighbor. Amazing. One more inhale. All right, this is going to be a nice smooth transition now from our tree pose. Nice and slowly, knee to the chest, hands to heart center. Press your palms together, find your balance. Slowly kick the left leg back. Fingertips to the top of the mat, left foot steps back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we're gonna twist to the right. Beautiful, good call. We're gonna take the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Wiggle the left toes a little further back for a deeper twist, and then wrap the right arm around the lower back. Sink the hips a little lower. Option here, and it's just an option, is to come down onto the left knee. And then another option here is, if you're looking for a quad stretch, is to reach for the top of the left foot. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, softly release. And step forward, forward fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach back. Exhale through heart center and into mountain. Open the palms to the front of the room. Close the eyes. Relax the shoulders. Once you are in control of your breath again, let's go through our steps again, starting with the feet moving up. Inhale, lift all 10 toes off the mat. Fan them out. Exhale, grip the mat with your toes. Lift through the arches of the feet. Soften the knees. Point the tailbone to the floor. Squeeze the rib cage closed. Relax the shoulders and lengthen through the spine. Feet are actively pressing into the mat. Spine is actively extending up. Blink the eyes open, bring the palms to heart center. Bring the weight over into the left foot. Right knee lifts into the chest. We're going to use the back of the right hand to open the knee out to the side. Left arm in the opposite direction to help keep us balanced. Option is to stay exactly where you are. Coming to your tree, whatever your tree looks like this morning. Or, if you are feeling adventurous, you can try sliding your hand to the outside of the sole of the foot, big toe or ankle, and kick the leg out to the side. Wherever you are, find the full expression of your pose. Maybe today it's a sideway tree. Everyone relax the shoulders. All right, let's make this a nice and smooth transition. Slowly, everyone bring the hands to heart center. We're going to bring the right knee into the chest, and slowly we're going to kick it back. Fingertips to the top of the mat, bend the left knee, take the right toes all the way back. Inhale, full lunge. Exhale, we're going to twist to the left. Beautiful, right hand under the right shoulder, left arm wraps around the lower back. Sink the hips a little lower. Let's wiggle those right toes back a little further. This is going to help you get deeper here into the hips. Beautiful. Option is to stay right here. Power up through that left leg. Extend the left knee. Maybe drop it down. Maybe point the toes up. Maybe reach back. Anything here that works for you. Beautiful. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat, moving to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward for plank. Exhale, knees and chest, chaturanga. Full cobra. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, child's pose. And if child's pose is not available to you, feel free to come into a seated or even in Shavasana. Take a moment here and connect back to the breath. With every inhale, lengthen. And then with every exhale, allow the chest to melt a little closer towards the floor. Let the hips be heavy. Soften the facial muscles. Relax the body. Take a moment here to connect to the breath and to the body. Let's take one more breath in and one more breath out. And on our next inhale, slowly start to walk the hands to the knees, lifting the head above the heart. And let's slowly make our way onto our toes. So we're going to tuck all 10 toes under. We're going to squeeze the knees together. Slowly we're going to lift the knees off the mat. Beautiful. See if you can lift the heels as high as you can. Bring the sitting bones right on top of the heels. Keep squeezing the legs together. Keep the eyes steady. Right hand to the right knee and left hand to the left knee. Bring the hands to heart center. Press your palms together. Nice work, everybody. From here, we're going to bring the hands back down to the mat. And then we're going to bring both hands to the outside of the right hip. So walk that left hand all the way out. Beautiful. And we're just going to take a moment here. We're just going to twist. Left elbow presses into the right knee. Knee presses into the left elbow. Lengthen the spine. Twist. Look over the right shoulder. On our next inhale, slowly come back to center. Beautiful. Squeeze the legs together. Left hand to the left knee. Right hand to the right knee. Nice. Bring the hands to heart center. Press your palms together. On your exhale, slowly release the fingertips. This time we're going to walk both hands over to the left. Perfect. Right elbow presses into the left knee presses into the right elbow. Twist. Look over the left shoulder. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Beautiful. Let's bring the knees down to the mat. Let's bring the tops of the feet down to the mat. Take a sigh of relief. Beautiful. And option here, we are going to stretch the tops of the feet now. Option is to stay exactly where you are. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can bring the fingertips behind the toes. Slowly start to lean back. And maybe squeeze the knees together and lift them up and away from the floor. Beautiful. So lots of options here for your stretch. You can stay exactly where you are if you're already feeling the intensity on the tops of the feet. You can lean back. You can lean back a little further, keeping the knees down. You can stay lifted and lift the knees up. Maybe you can even reach for the knees for a little bit of a balancing pose. We're only here for one more breath. Inhale. And on our exhale, let's all soften. We're going to swing the legs out in front of us. And we're going to make our way down onto our backs. Knees into the chest. And gently rock it out side to side. Beautiful. We're going to finish with a side bend. So from here, let's drop the soles of the feet down on the mat. Beautiful. We're going to take the elbows down to the mat. So we're going to find a 90-degree bend at the elbows here. Beautiful. We're going to lift the hips up, and then we're going to shift the hips over to the left.
Beautiful. Perfect. Release the hips back down, release the arms. We're going to extend the legs. We're going to take the right heel towards the right bottom corner of the mat. And then the left ankle is going to cross over the right. Beautiful. So right heel, right bottom corner. And then left ankle crosses over. Option here is to take the hands behind the base of the neck. Reach overhead for opposite wrists or opposite elbows. Or extend the arms. Wherever you are, we're going to fully create this banana shape by reaching the arms slightly over to the right. Beautiful. So our feet and our hands will be closer to the right side of the mat, and our hips will be closer to the left side of the mat. And just taking a couple of deep breaths here into the left side of the body. Feeling that expansion as we breathe in. And then allowing the body to come a little deeper as we breathe out. Since we're lying down on the floor and the body is well supported, focus on the breath. On our next inhale, softly release. And take your time aligning the spine and coming back to center. Bend the knees again. Beautiful. And just take a moment right here. Spine is long and in neutral, knees are pointing up. Beautiful. Let's come over onto the other side. We're going to bend the elbows again. We're going to lift the hips off the mat, and then we're going to shift the hips this time over to the right. Perfect. We're going to extend the left heel to the bottom left corner of the mat, and then the right ankle is going to cross over. Perfect. Arms are going to either reach behind the base of the neck, up overhead, opposite wrist or opposite elbows, and then we're going to take the arms over to the left. So this time, the feet and hands will be closer to the left side of the mat, and the body will be closer to the right side of the mat. We're looking for this expansion here on the right side of the body. Breathing all the way into the shoulder, the rib cage, the waist, and maybe even into that hip and thigh. Last few breaths in here. And on our next inhale, slowly make your way back to center. Take a moment to reset the spine. So bring the soles of the feet on the floor with the knees bent. Neutralize the spine and just take a moment right here. This is a good opportunity if you have any socks or clothes that you want to put back on. Go ahead and do that. Take a moment here to get comfortable so that when we settle into our Shavasana, we are distraction free. When you're ready, come into your version of Shavasana. Any pose that allows you to completely relax the body. Generally, we open the knees wider than the hips and the feet wider than the knees. Elbows wider than the shoulders.
palms wider than the elbows. Any variation works for you. If you want to bring your hands to your belly, if you want to pad behind your thighs, take a moment, get comfortable, and allow your body to settle into stillness. Let's all take a deep breath in together, and then very slowly exhale through the nose. Don't rush the breath. Let it come when it needs to. Slowly, gently, begin to deepen the breath. And as you deepen the breath, start to find movement in the body. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Rotating the wrists and the ankles. Take your time coming out of your Shavasana. Enjoy every stretch, every movement, every sensation. I will meet you in seated when you're ready. No rush. Take your time. Let's inhale, reach your arms up and over. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you all for your beautiful practice wherever you are. Thank you for taking the time to be on your mat. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. Great song.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope to see you all soon, healthy and staying positive.